Reporter Bob Hickaway in Saskatoon found a young boy who just might be able to fill in for him as a weatherman someday. This story proves that it's never too early to start thinking about your future.
Butcher, baker, candlestick maker, decisions, decisions. Hi, everyone. Bob Hickaway in Saskatoon. Decisions, something we have to do through all of our life. One of the biggest decisions we have to make, though, is what to be when we grow up. Will we be an RCMP officer, a doctor, a lawyer? Well, I'd like you to meet the exception to the rule. I'd like you to meet my friend, 7-year-old Todd Hodge from Saskatoon, who is probably going to be the weather forecaster of the future. Todd, how are you?
Good.
You want to be a weatherman. You spend a lot of time studying the weather, don't you? How much time do you spend at it?
Most of the day.
Most of your day. Now, what is it about weather that you like so much?
Usually the temperatures.
You like to watch the different temperatures across the country.
Yes.
Isn't that interesting? Can you tell us what a high-pressure system does in the summertime?
It makes it mostly clear, and it also is warm.
Todd, how would you like to take a trip to the weather office with us right now? We'll take a look how the weather forecasts are made, okay?
Okay.
Better still, how about this afternoon, later on, you and I do the weather together on STV for the folks of Saskatoon?
Great.
Wouldn't that be great? Are you looking forward to this?
Yes.
Well, let's get started, all right?
Okay.
Okay, off to the weather office. At the weather office, we meet with Weather Services Specialist Glenn Bond, who will be our briefer for the day.
Todd, you watch this because you're going to have to explain it to the people on TV later today. What Glenn is telling us here now, you'll have to be able to repeat to our audience tonight, okay? Glenn, if you wouldn't mind just filling Todd in.
Todd, well, today we have a frontal surface that runs from just over Churchill down towards Saskatoon and into the northern part of Montana. Quite a bit of cloud along the front through Saskatchewan today, and warm air is pushed all the way back up into Churchill. They're sitting at about 21 degrees this afternoon, half of Saskatchewan.
Do you understand all this, Todd?
Yeah.
You do? You understand all this?
Great, okay.
He'll get a picture of that.
As Todd is about to find out, there's more to weather forecasting than looking at the sky.
Well, Todd, I'm sure you'll do well in school, and if you finish your high school, senior matriculation, you'll have to go to university. Are you interested in sciences at school?
Why do I have a good science?
Well, I bet you're pretty good at mathematics, arithmetic.
Yeah.
You like arithmetic?
I'm about the best in my class at math.
Well, that's a good start. And you're not afraid of homework, I take it?
No.
No, well, then that's another good start. So once you finish grade 12 and you're pretty adept at mathematics and physics and a little bit of chemistry, then you'll go to university for the 4 years.
But the only thing is that I don't get homework yet. My teacher doesn't bring me homework because she'll think that I'll leave it at home, so we don't have homework in our class.
Okay, well, then that's all right.
Yeah.
As long as your marks are good on your tests, if you do well in mathematics, arithmetic, you'll be doing fine at forecasting.
Some parting gifts to Todd from his newfound friends at the Saskatoon Weather Office.
This cloud calendar here. This is really a colorful cloud calendar. You can hang it up in your room at home.
Armed with all the information we need, we head back to the TV station for showtime. It'll be Todd's first TV appearance.
Well, you might have noticed recently that the weather systems have been giving Bob a few problems. So he brought in an expert today to straighten things out.
I'd like you to meet a friend of mine, Todd Hodge. It's age 7, and he is the weather forecaster of the future. Todd, welcome to STV. Is there anybody you'd like to say hi to before we get into the serious matter of the weather?
Okay, I'd like to say hi to my mom and dad and my friends at school at Royal Michener and my teacher, Mrs. Fawcett.
Good, all done. Now, without any further ado then, Todd, let's look at the current forecast, the current conditions as we get you down here and move you over to the big map. Let's take a look at what we're doing here. Pick up your microphone. There you go. Okay, right now, 21 degrees, right? High today was what?
21.
Yeah, boy, and the overnight low? About
8.
8, yeah. Mainly cloudy right now. Southeast breeze at only 6 kilometers per hour. What's the relative humidity look like? Yeah,
46.
Yeah, pretty dry. 101.6 kilopascals and no precipitation in the past 24 hours. Now tell us, Todd, tell our audience, what is the average rainfall for this area for June? About 59, maybe?
59, yeah.
Now, what have we had so far? Do you know, any idea?
17.
17. So we're running about average, eh? Do you remember June 5th, 1988, 1 year ago? How hot was it?
Well, it was 41, and
That's pretty hot, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, 406 Fahrenheit, and your parents are out in the backyard suntanning. Let's take a look now. Where is the only place in Saskatchewan where we've got sunshine?
In Yorkton.
Yorkton, Saskatchewan. Everybody else right now basically cloudy with temperatures of 19 up in La Ronge, and there's 21 in Regina, 21 in Swift Current. Look, we're right over there in PA is 20, and 21, as you know, in Saskatoon, and 20s and 20s for North Battleford and Lloydminster, 22 in Kindersley. You're learning the map little by little. Let's take a look right now at the systems map, the situation for Canada. All right, what's happening on the Canadian map? Any showers anywhere right now, Todd?
Yeah, there's a bit of showers in Calgary and thunder showers in Ontario.
Right.
And there's also rain over.
Yeah, that's okay. We know what you're trying to do, Todd. Actually, you know, having a little trouble learning the new map, or standing here on the soapbox trying to tell us the weather. Basically, though, some shower activity in Calgary, down east, the Atlantic coast, really having trouble. Okay, let's look at the systems map. What do we got here?
Cold front passing to a warm front.
What's happening over here, this L? What does that mean?
It's low
And it's coming where?
from the west.
Oh, yeah, coming from the west, coming this way, right? Boy, what does that mean for us for the future? As we look at the forecast, what do you think is going to happen?
Rain.
Rain. Here's the forecast right here. Variable cloudiness with a low tonight of what?
8.
8, and cloudy tomorrow with a high of 20, maybe some rain. Cloudy for Saturday, I guess, and a high of 20 degrees. The probability of precipitation, as we get you right back up on the desk here, see if we can do it without having an accident. 20%, 40%, and 60%. And tell you what, tell our friends what the weather, there's the camera right there, what can we expect for the weekend, Todd?
Well, it should be cloudy for the morning at least, and then it should get sunny. I mean rain,
rain
for the rest.
Sure. Well, that's great, Todd. So rain for the weekend?
Yeah.
Blame him.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Todd. You did a heck of a job. How about a hand for Todd, guys? Todd Hodge, 7 years old. Thanks for being a guest. As you heard Glenn Bond at the Weather Office mention, a background in physics and mathematics is essential training for a meteorologist. On the Prairies, the program is available at the University of Alberta in Edmonton. Well, everyone talks about it. It's the oldest soap opera in the world, The Weather. And at age 7, Todd Hodge of Saskatoon has a good start at becoming the weather person of the future, on or off the air. In Saskatoon, Bob Hickaway for Eyes West.